Hey Leo, welcome to Santosha Spirit. This is your reading for the full moon in Capricorn here on the 25th of June 2021. The full moon may have fallen for you on the 24th, but here in Australia, Eastern Standard Time, it was here for us early this morning. So as I was tuning into your reading and just looking at the astrological aspects of your sign, this is falling in your 6th house, which is to do with health, organization. It's really about, in daily routines, it's really about just prioritizing yourself, getting your health and well-being, and just feeling really good about your routines and how you're prioritizing yourself and your health. And yeah, so that's what I heard. So let's just see what the Osha Zen wants to bring forth for you. So it's an energy of slowing down. That's the Knight of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Well, this is just about you really finding some grounded energy in how you live your life. So slowing down and focusing on yourself, your health. Yeah, so making some time for self-love, Leo. And there you are, the sun. The sun is, because you're ruled by the sun, Leo, along with Sagittarius and, your fire sign, Sagittarius and Aries. This is about finding that beautiful spark of innocence inside of you and understanding that that joyful playfulness is what makes you radiate, what makes your life force really shine out. And there's success here for you. The 6 of Wands, which is really your card as well. It's really about, performing, getting yourself out there, looking your best, and people noticing your radiance, and yeah, just putting your creativity out there too. I'm hearing what really brings you joy and makes you feel alive. And it all starts from within. So it all starts from really focusing on your inner well-being. So we have the moon here as well, so the full moon. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, but it's also just looking at how illusions, I'm hearing, fears of, not pushing forward. But I'm hearing the most important thing you can do right now is to slow down and tune into your inner child. We have a Libra here too. So you could have Libra and Pisces in your chart, or you're dealing with these people in your life. So there's a feeling of fairness with regard, balance, harmony. There's some fairness in regard to something that you're working towards. From what I'm hearing is with this Capricorn energy, it's all about what you give out is what you get back in return. And same goes for, what you're giving yourself. If you're slowing down, if you're really healing that inner child energy, you're going to feel into that success that's there for you. Yeah, so I'll just see what but it's about making a decision, dropping out of the mind and coming into your creative potential. So, we can exude more radiance when we're in our heart and in our womb rather than when we're in our minds. So there's some indecisiveness here, but I feel that there's going to be, because it's to do with something that's you're fearful of, some sort of deception I'm hearing, or there's something that's been illuminated that you really need, that you've been spending a lot of mental energy on. But I'm hearing if you want to find success and a feeling of well-being and just feeling really grounded in yourself, I'm hearing dropping out of the mind. We've had that busy time of Gemini, and now it's time to just drop down into your womb and your solar plexus there with the sun card. So really just feeling into your intuitive feminine nature and becoming the observer. I have the wisdom of the oracle here as well. Becoming the observer. And it's hard to be the observer when you're overthinking and being indecisive. So let's just see what the observer card wants to say. You can see the little fox there with his little telescope looking at the moon. So the moon's featured twice here for you, actually 3 times with the Two of Swords. So this moon is really illuminating your innocent potential, your innate gifts. So it'd be really good for you to watch the full moon in Capricorn reading, the general astrological reading, and I pulled some JuNe cards as well. So this is all about perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. So what I'm hearing is, how would you advise a friend that is feeling the way you're feeling now? How would you speak to them? Would you be self-critical? Would you be very grounded in you know, how you hold space for them? Would you allow, you know, if they were asking you for advice, what would you say? What would you say to yourself if, you know, you were being your most kind, loving, and compassionate self? What would you say? What advice would you give yourself? I'm hearing. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe these are the only reality. There are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. You'll be so happy you did. Illumination is a miracle you seek and will indeed find. So that's why the moon is here. You're illuminating. I'm hearing, be aware of self-criticism. You're illuminating how your internal dialogue, those inner child narratives that we pick up from the adults around us, and you're going to have success over this, but be careful of illusions and deceiving yourself in some way. But I think you're going to find that inner harmony and peace and drop out of this overthinking energy. I love you. Bye.